and all of Equestria will be mine again.
Well, so much for her. We really should have at some point made an effort to arrest her or something. Instead of just standing here for nearly 5 minutes, just talking back and forth. Hey, that was all really important. How else were the viewers gonna get some more exposition that otherwise would be way too tedious to integrate organically?
Well, that's also true. So I guess that's just how it went now. At least it leaves room for a return plot in the future. Ain't nothing like recycling an old villain, right?
Oh Lord, now that the big baddie is gone, time to scold our little brats. Sweetney, Isabella, get over here at once.
You too, Apple Blossom?
Yeah.
Come here, Squirt.
Seriously, y'all gonna scold us now too? After already doing the exact fucking thing I wanted to prevent by having us go all alone? Yeah, you totally stole our spotlight. And once again, Equestria was saved by the heroic Main Six. It's getting kinda old, Nespa. Don't you try sweet-talking yourself out of this messy young mare. Did you have any idea of the danger you got yourselves in? Yeah. At the latest when they was talking of having us cloned as well. But that's just it. We could have handled it. I really don't want to blindside you, but if I'm honest, it didn't look like we were gonna get out of that. I, for one, had already said my last prayers. Y'all really are such pussies, you know that? Hey, hold on, no! Don't open this one! Shit, it's Agent Classified! Again! Miss Shirley, there's another one here. Come quick. Hold on there, fillies. This one's not like the others.
What is that supposed to mean?
He's not a clone, but the original. All right. Seems kinda logical, considering he was locked in a glass tank. But still, that guy's dangerous. Even one of them is a life threat.
What? What is going on? You, horse! Tell me time, date, and exact location of my position!
And don't know the time. I think it's somewhere in January and during Celestia's secret cloning lab.
Yes, Princess Celestia. I remember her.
He remembers her! Run away!
No, don't run. I won't hurt you.
Tais-toi! You might not be a clone, but you're still Agent Classified.
Negatory, young equine. My name is Jane Doe. I am a soldier veteran of World War II, currently employed with Redmond Men, and I am not an agent, but a mercenary. Also, I am obliged to thank those who broke me free of that comatose prison. It was like I was stuck in a purgatory, unable to move or speak, but my mind was seeing anything the clones that were created of my DNA were seeing. I know of everything each of them has done, and I felt each and every one of their deaths.
Damn, that actually sounds real fucking horrid, man. So y'all's the real guy and those clones were the only ones hunting us. So in other words, you're cool. You're not a violent and merciless killer like your clones.
I am a soldier. I killed hundreds of people on the battlefield. My hands are covered in so much blood that I can taste it with every meal. But yes, for you, I am no threat. Like I said, I am the contrary. I am in your debt. You all saved my life.
No problem. Princess Celestia has been getting away with her Bond villain demeanor for way too long now. It was time some pony stepped in and put a stop to it. Dites-moi, Mr. Doe. You really are quite an interesting species. Isn't he, girls? By his looks, I would say he's human, like Sunset Shimmer and the others. But his skin color looks really weird, some pale tone of beige and pink. Not the slightest bit of green, yellow, or blue. Most uncommon.
I am uncertain if I have the right to feel offended by that.
Definitely not. You're white.
Oh, please don't jump us down that rabbit hole. So you do not stem from Canterlot High, do you?
I do not know what that is, so my guess is no.
Do you remember where you came from? Or how you even ended up in this world to begin with?
I do. I remember the day like it was yesterday, though I am very certain that it was not yesterday. I was on the job fighting against the blue intruders and protecting the Manco facility. I had just respawned and went to protect the third checkpoint of the payload. I wanted to cut it short and took a teleport of my heart that Comrade had built. But when I opened my eyes again, I wasn't on the same map anymore. Somehow, through some dimensional rift or something, I had ended up in this world.
Dimensional rift? You think this might have something to do with that weird Dementia creature?
Dementia? Don't be ridiculous. Ain't y'all a little young for that, twi?
Never mind, fuck it, AJ. What happened then? How did you end up down here?
I pretty much immediately did. The place I had appeared was some kind of big throne room, and that's where I first saw that white-winged unicorn.
Alicorn?
Yes, ma'am. This princess of Equestria spoke to me with the drill of a commander, so I, as a good soldier, told her everything she wanted to hear. Why, it was my life story, my abilities, and my battle records. Especially the last struck her impressed. She told me that she recognized me as a skilled soldier and that she wanted to help me find my battle. At first I thought she was going to get me back to my world, but then I was suddenly paralyzed and brought down here, put in these canisters and set in coma. And from that day forth, I was forced to watch as my clones were used as her enforcers and doing her every bidding. I am used to violence and evil, as well as governments that tend to view its citizens with contempt, being American and all. But the thing Celestia made my buddies do and all I saw, that was truly harrowing. So, once more, thank you. I am very grateful.
You're quite welcome, Mr. Doe. And, do you have any idea what you want to do now, after you're freed?
I do, Purple Alicorn. I intend to find a way back to my battlefield, as I still have a war of my own to fight. Now, if my time with Marasmus has taught me anything, then it is to believe in magic. Do you happen to possess magic by any chance?
Yeah, actually I do. I'm even the element of magic.
Excellent. In that case, I would ask you to magic spell me back to my world, if you can.
Well, teleportation used to be kind of my thing. I think I can manage that. Where exactly do you need to go?
The name of the place was Beale Upward.
All right. I think I've got an idea of where that is. I'll send you there.
Thank you, but before I return to finish my own battle, I first wanted to take this final opportunity and say something, specifically for the 3 fillies that made all this happen, as well as their hippie teacher.
I'm not a hippie, I'm a liberal.
And I am American. Still, despite your flag-burning attitude, you have been acting heroically when facing my clones, like a true American soldier.
Don't say that.
Now's for you, cutie mark crusaders. Thank you. If you hadn't kept to continuously stick your nose into these affairs, none of this would have happened. In the name of myself and every agent classified, I apologize for threatening you like I have.
Oh, well, don't mention it, buddy. It wasn't even really you, so it's all good. I would even go so far to say that it was somewhat exciting whenever the agent showed up. It was a nice distraction from our usual shenanigans. You know, leaving out that whole life-threatening factor of it. I, for one, am just glad this whole shit is over now. Still, all the best to you.
And to you as well, fillies. Now then, ma'am, I am ready.
All right, homewards with you, soldier, to victory.
God bless Equestria.
Oh, Lord, and that's that. And what now?
Oh, I don't know about you, but I have no doubt what I need to do now.
Spike, didn't I send you to the limbo?
And more importantly, didn't I kick your skull in just a few minutes ago? Oh no, that was just my evil clone. But you knew that, of course, right? Right? Oh yeah, sure. And to answer your question, Twilight, you did indeed send me to the limbo, but as it turns out, a shell proper means a shell prop. That way I at least found out where it's currently being used. Long story short, I ended up in Alabama.
And you thought I was jesting, Twilight.
On my way back, I ran into this lab and got captured and cloned. Celestia used me as a spy to keep an eye on the CMC. Thanks to you, I am free now.
Well, I guess every good deed comes at a price. Just to make this clear, you're still not welcome in my castle. If I see you there again, the next place you're going is straight to Tartarus.
Gee, no need to get all aggressive, Twilight. I wouldn't want to go back to you anyways, since the only pony that deserves my company is my regal queen Rarity.
No offense, Spike, but I would rather be eaten alive by Paris Bright.
I understand. You're embarrassed in front of the others. But don't worry, I'll be waiting for you at home. Just wait until you see the thank you gift I want to prepare for you. Not to spoil anything, but it'll be a very special dick pic, just for you. Twilight, if you please.
Sure thing.
Whoa, wait, what are you... No!
Much better. Merci beaucoup. It was a pleasure. So where did you send him now? Back to the limbo? To be honest, I have no idea. I just zapped him away without specifying a location. For all I care, he could well be lost in the second dimension. That? Were you accidentally teleported him straight back to your castle? No, that's impossible. If that proves true now, I'm blaming you. Jinxing fate like that. Look, y'all. This is all real fun and all the usual shit, but can we maybe start to wrap this whole thing up already? I'm really getting fed up of this episode. Which part exactly? The first, second, or third one? This entire arc, to be honest, I had enough of conspiracies, clones, special agents, guns, life threats, and all that tension. I'm so fucking knackered. The only thing I still want to do is go home and collapse right into my bed. Did you just say knackered? Fucking hell. I'm tired. I meant to say knackered. All right. I also think it's time we went home. This episode really needs to end sometime now.
What are we waiting for then? Let's get y'all.
Still, I did mean what I said to Agent Classify. I mean Jane Doe. Despite the constant fear and danger, it was always pretty exciting, and covering that whole mystery and stuff. You know what? Yeah, that's actually true. I for one think this was a pretty nice and solid story arc. Still, I'm also glad we can finally go home now and continue with our normal lives. Don't get too comfortable, girls. Although the biggest problems are solved now, there is still a lot of work to do. For example, Princess Luna and Princess Cadence are still missing, and Celestia is still out there. It'll only be a matter of time before she strikes again.
Plus, there is that whole thing you got going on with Chrysalis. While she does seem to be the least of those problems, I for one want to say that I am glad of how everything turned out. Not only did we uncover Celestia's great scheme and put a stop to it, we as well proved that I was always right about everything. Huh? Now no pony can laugh at me again.
Hold on now. You might have been right about Celestia being a tyrant, but that doesn't mean that all your racist bullshit about unicorns suddenly is right as well.
Obviously it does.
Fucking hell. Always the same with y'all, huh? Hey, B? Didn't you, want to apologize to her? Like hell? Shh, fuck that right up!
Huh. Don't worry, my little misguided fillies. I'll be getting through to you someday. But that can wait for a while. Until then, I know I'm looking forward to things getting more relaxed again in Equestria. As relaxed as it can get in this world. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before something crazy is bound to happen to us again.
Well, that is clear to all of us.
Oh,
of course.
I would be
We
very
were
confused if it didn't.